Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 21. Check.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Freeman again, a first down carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Breeze to throw. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Here's Breeze. And Gaines got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way.
95, 56. 5-9. Two-jet farmer.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, 74 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 36, Breeze, he'll let it fly, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
5-8, 5-8. Not today, you are. Not today. You kill. Check the backer, check the backer. Check 31, check. Sammy.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Go waiting. 11. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, exit. 52's the mark, boys. 52. You kill. Yo.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so that often runs you into a penalty.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, here's Freeman. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 74 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Breeze now on first down. This is caught by Gibb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And the Saints first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. You ready? Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Check three. Check three. Check three. Check your out read. Kill. Hey, easy.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Ricky. Check 99. Check 99. 36. 49. Check 49. Check. Easy, opposite.
On second down, Kamara. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Get ready. Ready. 95, 56.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Mike 52. Let's go.
On first down, Breeze. He's got Smith here. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Breeze now to throw. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Ginn has it complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. Breeze now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's first and 10. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. I'm going to come back to you. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Mike 47. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on offense.
On 1st down, Ryan. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan looking end zone for Jones. And that is incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Ryan looking downfield for Jones. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
We got 3. 21. 61. Matchbox lights.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Breeze. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Breeze is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Latavius Murray, touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, 35 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one.
21. Watch the kill. Switch. Watch the safety creep.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Demario Davis with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, 54 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Breeze, and that is incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the 2nd half. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Mike 5-9. Bravo. It's going to be a long day. That's got to be
From the gun, it's Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Now Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Set, 95-56. Hey, kill. Shift. Watch the shift. Check, hot route. Hot. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
A 10th carry for Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Alpha.
Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. What's good on the extra point? And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves his sticks. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. This complete to Jones. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run here with Freeman. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Again, it'll be Freeman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. Third and goal. They'll try and run. Freeman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, Mike. 27, Mike, 27. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, high 7. 4-7's the Mike. Watch the screen.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They go with Murray again. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Kill. Double up. He's coming, double up. Hey, check 24. Watch the edge.
On third down, here's Kamara. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at the 33. 51 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. So this one a victory here for New Orleans, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
I came to win.
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I ain't with you. I've been on my
yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news. What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coupes. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP.
on my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do?
Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
What I do?
Lace up the shoes, chase